devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Gotta stop for gas again. All I've seen for the last 3 hours is corn and beans.
This car ran on
and
corn.
That's it. What?
I thought this car ran on corn.
Corn gas? I guess.
Corn oil.
Corn oil? No, I've just been shoving like stalks of corn in the tank. Maybe that's why we had to stop so many times.
I fell asleep for some point. I didn't know what was happening.
I don't know how cars work. Especially ghost cars. Because when I like put the corn stalk in the tank, the car was like, woohoo. I don't know, man. Weird. Anyway, oh, hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for checking in on us again. We've been chugging along for days now. The car's starting to smell a little like cursed bologna. I think Scabby's lunches are a little weird. I don't know. Fucking Alfredo Mafia stuff. I don't know, man. Yeah, but luckily we found a little roadside motel last night, and Scabby made the magic fingers run all night. He never let them turn off.
Place and let us take over.
I don't know if I'm actually like any more rested at all.
We now own a bed and breakfast because Scabby killed the owner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that sounds about right. Holy shit, look, it's the evil ginger. God, it freaked me out.
Sean White.
Yeah. So, if you guys aren't aware, we're in the car. We're not in the store this week. So we are headed out to Nebraska from West Virginia on our VHS Doom road trip 2024. Super exciting, man. It's about 1,300 miles that we've traveled so far from West Virginia to Nebraska, and they've been torturous the entire time, but it's exciting, man. Yeah, so we're closing in on the site of our second stop, which is Stephen King's Children of the Corn, going to visit Isaac and Malachi, so that's pretty exciting. So if you're new to the show and you haven't listened to last year's road trip, what we do is pack up a bunch of tapes, snacks, energy drinks, and load into the Ghost of Mikey Subaru and hit the road to visit some locations of our favorite films. Yeah, so anyway, welcome to the road trip, man. So as always this week, I'm joined by my ever nefarious, dastardly, can-cracking, and always awesome co-host, Mikey Mutant. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Man?
Not much. I wasn't allowed to get out of the car from last episode, so I've been here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sorry, I lock the doors and then they just don't unlock. Oh, but I do have a surprise for you. We have a little buddy here.
Hi, Mikey!
Why is he here?
Oh, not Chunky! He was in the glove box the whole time!
Won't do you any good, Mikey! You can't hurt me!
He's stabbing the shit out of Mikey! Anyway, yeah.
Does Chunky know we're not going back to Chicago?
I haven't told him. He's been in the trunk for a while. He climbed his way into the glove box. He wanted to surprise you to start the episode. I don't know, man.
Oh, it was nice seeing him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He always tries to stab you in the fucking taint, though. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
He's taint obsessed.
I'm wearing a taint guard this time.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, man, how you doing? What's new?
I'm good. Nothing much. I mean, the same as usual.
Riding in a car, sweating your ass off?
Yeah, pretty much just doing stuff with the family. Watching a bunch of DC Comics cartoons with Sammy.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
I don't know, going to the park, that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, we recorded literally on Friday, and it's Monday now, so.
Right. Oh, look, it's Linda. Oh shit.
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
What was that? That sounded like It was almost like Sean Connery, almost.
Sean Connery. What episode where was it? Where I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely her, but it wasn't her.
It was the episode before. Was it?
Was it Night of the Comet?
No, you said it on Wishmaster.
Who in Wishmaster? Oh yeah, she does
The main girl
look like they could be related. Yeah.
Like 20 years later, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway. Cool, man. Well, that's good. Yeah, no, it hasn't been long since we recorded last. We have like a smushed week trying to get these episodes ahead for this road trip so we can get enough content out for you guys for October while also having tiny little children running around. So we're doing our best.
Which makes scheduling really hard.
What?
I said which makes scheduling this really hard.
Yeah, we're doing our best here. But yeah, so let's see. In the world of VHS Doom, what have you been up to? Maybe sweating your ass off in the car because ghost cars don't have air conditioning. They have hot breath.
Yeah, true. It's really weird. It's Scabby's breath, and it smells like salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, he just he sits in the back, and there's a vent in the back, and he blows it.
He just
goes,
blows into
it
sounds like
it blows hot ass air into our faces, and it smells like salami bologna. You know,
and salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, salt and vinegar chips too. Yummy. Yeah, he does love those salt and vinis. Yeah, nice. So, what'd you watch this week, man?
I watched Justice League Dark Apocalypse War from 2017. It was directed by Matt Peters and Christina Sorda. So pretty much, Apocalypse tries taking over. Not Apocalypse. Sorry, Darkseid starts trying to turn Earth into like Apocalypse, his own world, and he sends parademons that are mixed with Superman's DNA, so like they're killing everybody. So like when they're fighting them, a lot of them are like all the heroes get killed, and it's like it fast forwards into the future where Superman can't really use his powers because he has like kryptonite that's like drawn onto him by a laser that Darkseid used. So him, Damian Wayne, which is Robin from that time, Raven from the Teen Titans, and Constantine have to like fix everything because Batman and all the other Justice Leaguers are part of Darkseid's like regime as like slaves.
That sounds exciting.
It's crazy. It's really good. I liked it a lot for a cartoon. I really love the Justice League Dark stuff, like the cosmic horror kind of stuff. So I like that they add that to it. We also watched Justice League Flashpoint Paradox from 2013, which is Flash pretty much fucks up the timeline by running too fast. And one of the things is instead of Bruce Wayne being Batman, it's Thomas Wayne. Bruce Wayne ends up dying in the alley instead of his dad. And then his mom becomes the Joker.
Nice.
It's a good one. I like it a lot. I've seen it before. And then we watched a shit ton of Justice League Unlimited, if you remember that from our childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been doing good that. And you got a bunch of those... I think they're from Fisher-Price. Those DC Imagine X figures, which are like this big. So he has like a lot of the Justice League guys now and the villains. He's really excited about that. And then when we were at the thrift store, we found the jail from that set, and it's like $30 on Amazon. We got it for $3. Nice. Gotta love a good deal, man. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, since I didn't really get the chance to watch anything else.
Yeah.
Aside from the rewatch of Children of Corn.
I get it. Movies are hard, man.
What's up with you?
Well, I guess kind of the same thing. Like, we've only been a couple days without talking, but this weekend I did take Ari to Chuck E. Cheese, and I had an idea of like a Wishmaster Chuck E. Cheese crossover.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, like an actual like promo video for Chuck E. Cheese where it's Wishmaster. So I asked Ari, "What is your wish?" And she said, "To go to Chuck E. Cheese." And I was like, you know what, I should paste that together on TikTok or something and send it to Chuck E. Cheese because she was so excited for that shit. She loves that little rat. Tell you what, man. But that was fun. That's about it. I think we just like hung around the house and played. That's kind of it.
Oh,
so
we went to Target twice.
I went to Target once. All right.
It's like our favorite store now, and Sammy loves it too because he found. I texted you about it, and texted Mike, Bearded Villain. He found Super Shredder from the second Ninja Turtle movie and the Foot Soldier there. And he was super stoked about that.
Oh, how's he liking the giant Kong?
He hasn't. He's played with it like a couple times, but like he's gotten so many toys that like he doesn't know what to do with them all.
No, I get
but
it.
He had the Ninja Turtles fighting them, which I thought was really creative.
That's cool.
Yeah, he said that Krang brought King Kong up there and to fight the Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Yeah, he's really creative. He loves it a lot.
That's cool.
He calls it Mama Kong, and he calls the little one he has Baby Kong.
Nice.
It's really cute.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He loves it a lot.
I was surprised how big that thing was.
Me too. I didn't realize it was going to be... When you told me it was big, I didn't realize it was going to be like...
Yeah.
Like one of these, yeah.
Right. No, I thought it was like, like mid-size kind of whatever, but I guess, I should pay attention to measurements, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we did. Oh, we went to Target too, and Ari's really into mannequins, which is funny. I really wanted to tell you about this. Like, I know you're terrified of them, but she runs up to him and she's
faceless ones they have at Target.
Another mannequin! And she goes and she like knocks on its feet and stuff. I don't know if
like
she's
Sammy with skeletons.
Oh, that's how he is about skeletons?
Yeah, he talks to the skeleton we have outside in our front yard.
Nice. Yeah, she loves those things too, man. We're making creepy little kids. Anyway. But yeah, that was fun. And what did I watch? I actually did have a little bit of time. One of these I had watched before we recorded last time, and I forgot about it, but it was in my Tubi list. And then the other one, it's short, so I was able to fit it in while, the fam was watching TV
I'm excited to talk
on
about
my
the first
laptop. Yes. So, No Reason from 2010 by Olaf Ittenbach.
Others Films put that on a Blu-ray like a couple of years ago. I have the Blu-ray for that one. It's crazy.
That was fucking wild. It's like, a woman's descent into madness.
Yep.
Or like she's in hell, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the title at the end when she made her like decision and there really was no reason for everything she went through. But it was a lot. That was a lot.
You like it?
I did. It was good. The color theory stuff was really cool. I liked the mask that like the what would you call him? Demon,
Cultist?
I guess.
Oh, demon, I guess, yeah.
Demon guide herself was like wearing, through the whole process. Very Lovecraftian.
You need to see his other movies, Burning Moon, which is crazy. It's like a guy's descent into hell.
Oh, he did another hell movie?
He's done a few of those like that. Black Pass is sort of like that too. But those two are like shot on video kind of movies though.
This one wasn't far off. It was like a, DVI shot, like kind of like poor quality film. And the acting in the non-torturous hell parts was kind of like, but the practical effects, like watching it for practical effects, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, that's what he's known for. I love him for
that. And then, so the second one I watched was The Necro Files from 1997 by Matt.
I've been wanting to see that for a long time.
Jaisel?
I think that's how to pronounce it.
It's wild. That movie is ridiculous. And like, you could see their budget constraints and like things that you just won't do. So like they sacrificed a baby, but it was a baby doll, like very obvious, like the baby doll I used in our promo for you. But then later that baby comes back as like a flying baby zombie to kill another zombie. And so like in the beginning it's a serial killer / rapist who's murdered by a cop, and then he's brought back to life by a cult in the small town that works out of a garage, and he comes back as a zombie with like a 2-foot long dick and like attacks, everybody. So
I need to see this movie. I've been dying to see it for a while.
It's absurd. It's definitely absurd. But so I want to get a VHS copy of it. There are only like 50 in existence, and there are a couple that I found. So I'm going to see if I can get like a copy of it without spending too much money. But I want a copy of that. They have a big, cool looking clamshell box. I don't know if Carla will let me get away with that, but yeah.
How much is it?
I think like the cheapest one I saw was like $40 or something. I don't really want to spend that much on one tape.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I also want a copy of it. I want to say I have that. So anyway, but yeah, so that's what we did. That's what we watched, and other than that, we've just been driving for 1,300 miles in a car. But I think we're starting to get a little bit close. We should probably pull off and get some gas because this corn cob tank is starting to rumble a little funny.
I gotta call Balthazar again.
Oh yeah, give him a call, see if they brought back the tapes and everything looks good. I'm gonna pull off here.
I'm just dialing the number. Oh, sorry. Other weird demons have been calling me all week. Wait, I'm getting a call.
Hey, Mikey. Why is it still ringing?
I have no idea. What's up, dude?
I don't know. I was calling you because all these people are here with these fucking tapes, and I need you to know that they're here, and it looks fine.
Do you know which ones you got in?
Yeah, I got a list here, or like a stack. It looks like...
Did you sign
Cabin Fever, Eli Roth, 2002. High Tension, 2003. Alexander Aja. Pontypool, Bruce McDonald, 2008. Hey, stop touching that, you goddamn bastard.
What's happening?
Oh, just a child. I hate children.
Wait, did you just hit a child?
So we also got Murder Set Pieces.
Okay, what's happening in our store?
By Nick Palumbo, 2004. I may have some children in chains. Don't worry. They're cleaning up the place, so it's okay.
Wait, what's wrong with the place? What?
What? And then
It was closed
Hotel
over the weekend. What did you
Transylvania,
do?
which is a dumb movie for dumb kids. Like you. Shut up, bitch. Gentry,
I think
Dr.
so.
Scarrar from
Can I
2012.
speak
Yeah,
to,
so everything looks good. All rewound.
You?
Don't even worry about it.
I need to
What?
speak to you. People can put you on.
Huh?
Where is
Oh.
you?
You want to talk to the little zombie man? Okay, here you go. Here's his head.
What's up, Mikey? What's wrong with the store? Nothing. Wait,
Don't
what do you
fucking
mean?
say shit.
I won't. Wait, what's happening,
I
guys?
will fuck you in the mouth again.
Whoa, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm hanging up now.
Oh, okay, bye.
Dylan,
Hey, yeah, what?
how many more stops do we have?
So today, and then we have to go to New Mexico, and then we're hitting California, and then we're going to head back.
Something's wrong at the store.
What do you mean?
They won't tell me what's wrong, and apparently there are children locked up.
What? Children locked up?
I don't know.
No.
Balthazar told me all that weird stuff, dude.
We should just FaceTime Balthy at some point, and I'm sure it'll be fine. He's a very responsible demon.
I don't think he is, because he told you to stop and he's going to fuck him in the face. Who didn't stop?
What? Holy shit. I guess he was just ahead. That would be a little too easy, though, for Balthy. I don't know, man. Holy shit. Okay. He didn't say anything about any fires, did he?
No, you just said there was children cleaning up the place, but the place has been closed for 2 days. I don't know why they need to clean it up.
Oh, God. You know, it's our vacation, man. I don't know. We can't really worry about it.
Dude, there's corn stalks wrapped around your legs.
Oh, fuck. Get off me.
They're being lifted in the air.
Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ.
Oh, no.
Holy shit, there's a ginger coming up. He's coming to the window. He's stabbing the shit out of you. God damn.
Outlander!
Oh, he stabbed Mikey in the throat. I hate ginger.
Sean White.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Thanks, Gabby.
Anytime, my friends. Now come back to the story, you stupid bitches.
What?
What?
What'd you say, Scab?
Horrible. I think he said, "Get back to the story, you stupid bitches."
We have shit to do. This is a planned event. Listen, we've been planning this for months. It's a yearly event. We are going and doing it.
Listen,
Get back to the store.
I dictate the rules. I am the one behind the corns.
I know you're the one behind the corn. I know.
The corns.
Corns. Not the corns. The kerns.
Spelled with a Q.
What?
It's spelled with a Q.
Oh. Corn. Is that like that online search engine for questions? Corn?
You mean Cora?
Oh, right, Quora. So it's spelled like that, though. Corn.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently.
All right. We are off the rails. We've already been killed by Malachi and rogue corn stalks. Like fucking Evil Dead of the corn.
Evil Dead
Christ.
of the corn.
All right. Let's go ahead and press play on the little radio there. I got the preview loaded up.
Every child is afraid of the dark, the unknown, the nightmare. In Gatlin, Nebraska, that nightmare is in the corn. Stephen King's Children of the Corn.
Praise God! Praise the Lord!
From Stephen King, the author of Carrie, The Shining, The Dead Zone, and Christine, an adult nightmare. Children of the Corn.
I'm here, Lord! I'm ready!
Stephen King's Children of the Corn, an adult nightmare.
All right. So if you were listening on our regular podcast, you would actually hear the preview of the movie. But if you're watching on YouTube, lucky ducks, you get to just watch the movie in real time with us. So cool. All right, Mikey, take it away with the back of that Blu-ray.
All right. A young couple finds themselves stranded in the rural town of Gatlin, Nebraska, where they encounter mysterious religious sect of children. But nowhere in the town are there any adults. The horror grows to a blood-curdling climax as two new visitors learn the terrifying secrets behind the prospering cornfields. Based on the Stephen King short story, Children of the Corn is a long-time horror favorite that spawned 6 sequels that nobody else needed to see. See how it started. Because honestly, you only need to watch the first 2, and you just don't need to watch everything else.
I have Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return on VHS. I haven't watched it yet, though. But I put it out here.
I heard the sequels are terrible. That's why I said that. I haven't seen them myself.
I haven't either. But it's on the list, eventually. All right. Cool. So, Children of the Corn, advertised as Stephen King's Children of the Corn, is a 1984 American supernatural horror film based on Stephen King's 1977 short story of the same name. Directed by Fritz Kirsch. The film's cast consists of Peter Horton, Linda Hamilton, John Franklin, Courtney Gaines, Robbie Kiger, Anne-Marie McVoy, Julie Madalena, who is the crazy girl preacher lady, and R.G. Armstrong. Set in the fictitious rural town of Gatlin, Nebraska, the film tells the story of a malevolent entity referred to as He Who Walks Behind the Rose, which entices the town's children to ritually murder all of the town's adults, as well as a couple driving across the country to ensure a successful corn harvest. King wrote the original draft of the screenplay, which focused more on the characters of Bert and Vicky and depicted more history on the uprising of the children of Gatlin. The script was disregarded in favor of George Goldsmith's screenplay, which featured more violence and more conventional narrative structure. Filming took place mainly in Iowa, but also in California. It spawned a franchise of films and has gained a cult following, inspiring the rap group with the same name. What? There's a rap group called Children of the Corn?
Mason Cameron were in that group.
Huh.
It was before like Dipset and Diddy's games.
Diddy's games.
And so I was just joking around. Also, the band Korn is also inspired by this.
Was it a lot of corn oil? Did they have a lot of corn oil?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they had like thousands of bottles of corn oil.
Oh my gosh.
Diddy's known as the cornographer, apparently.
No! You can't say that on YouTube. All right.
People say corn a lot to replace the other word.
Right. Yeah. Corn. Cornography. Cornographer. Corn. Or as you would call it, corn.
Corn.
Okay. Yes, Children of the Corn was released theatrically on March 9th, 1984, to mixed reviews from critics. Okay, a couple more players in this. It was directed by Fritz Kirsch, as we said, produced by Donald B. Borchers and Terrence Kirby. The cinematography was by João Fernandes, but billed as Raul Lomas. Edited by Harry Karamidas? Yeah, sounds right. Music by Jonathan Elias. And the runtime was 92 minutes, and they brought in $14.6 million at the box office. So that's cool. All right. We're pulling up now to another little tiny gas station here. We already have gas, but I see a guy working out on a truck. He has a cute dog. Should we say hi?
Yeah.
You don't sound excited about that at all.
I'm afraid that his dog is going to get hurt. I don't want to see that again.
Yeah. Well, we can just keep going. We'll just wait.
Should we warn him?
Hi, puppy.
No,
we cannot change history. It's not
okay.
Oh, hi, bye, puppy. We'll miss you. Oh, fuck.
I was going to tell him don't check in the trunk, but that was going to ruin it.
Yeah. It's the sad part about driving through history, man. You can't be fucking it up like we do, usually. I'm going to take a right turn into this corn here, and we're just going to drive through corn. Whatever. Okay, so I'll read the plot while the car just goes. So the film is set in a fictional... Huh?
I said, Scabby, take the wheel.
Scabby, take the wheel. Oh, no. Not that. All right.
Stop saying it. Raise it earns.
Okay, yeah. But just drive. All right. The film is set in the fictional town of Gatlin, Nebraska, an agricultural community surrounded by huge cornfields. When the corn crop fails one year, as you can see on like the little church billboard or whatever they're talking about that, I wrote that in a note for later.
Corn drought.
Corn drought. Yes, that's right. Okay. So, however, a 9-year-old named Isaac Croner takes all of the Gatlin children into the cornfields and indoctrinates them into a religious cult based around a bloodthirsty deity called He Who Walks Behind the Rose. Isaac, or Scabby Man, I guess. But Isaac and his subordinate Malachi lead the children in a revolution. murdering all of the adults in town as human sacrifices. Children Job and his sister Sarah are not involved in the sacrifices, having not attended the meetings with the other children. 3 years later, Vicky and her husband Bert travel through rural Nebraska on their way to Seattle, where Bert will start to work as a physician. A young boy named Joseph tries to flee Gatlin, but is attacked in the corn. He stumbles out onto the road, and Bert accidentally runs over him. Schmack! Let's see. I think I have a... Schmack! That's what he did. Yeah. Okay, so after the kid gets obliterated by that car, the doctor discovers that his throat was cut beforehand, so he didn't actually kill him with the car. Got off scot-free there, lucky ducks. Searching for help, the couple finds Deal, who's an elderly mechanic at that gas station that we just passed a little while ago. And he's actually the last adult left in Gatlin. He refuses to give them any gas or service their vehicle or whatever, as he's agreed to supply the children with fuel in exchange for his life. Malachi breaks the pact and murders him after Deal tries to steer the couple away from Gatlin, but he thought he was doing the right thing there. Vicky and Bert explore the abandoned town and find Sarah alone in a house. Malachi and his followers capture Vicky and take her into the cornfield, where they place her on a cross to be sacrificed. Bert enters the church, where a congregation of children led by a girl named Rachel, who's crazy as fuck. They're performing a cultural birthday ritual for Amos by drinking his blood from a pentagram-shaped cut on his body. And he says, "It's my birthday." He was so excited to die. He was. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, so he's old enough for his
35 when Scabby's around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 35, which is coming up for me in like 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 days. So I'll just be gone.
It'll just be a corn husk.
So I'm going to wander in behind the corn and just get absorbed. It's my birthday.
You get lasered like Isaac did.
Jesus Christ. Fucking great CGI, though.
Oh my God, I was dying of laughter when that happened. I forgot about that.
It's his scream for me. We'll get to that. I want to talk about that.
But
his like,
yeah.
It's just the best.
The craziest thing is he's not even a child in this movie.
I know. It's like 24.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that, too. All right. So, Rachel stabs Bert. He's then rescued by Job. They hide in a fallout shelter with Sarah. Isaac scolds Malachi for killing Deal, their only source of fuel, which is responsible. You know, Malachi takes over, tired of Isaac's preaching, and orders Isaac to be sacrificed instead of Vicky. Isaac warns that sacrificing him will break their pact with he who walks behind the rows, and the children will be punished. That night, Bert sneaks into the cornfield to rescue Vicky. During Isaac's sacrifice, a supernatural light appears and devours him, but overpowers Malachi and convinces the children... Oh, sorry. Bert overpowers Malachi because he's a child. We'll talk a lot about that. And convinces the children to abandon the cult and run after having brutally killed their own parents. Whatever. Isaac reappears, possessed by he who walks behind the rows, informing Malachi that he wants you too, Malachi. And then Isaac kills him by choking him and breaking his neck. A storm appears, and Bert and Vicky shelter with the children in a barn. Reading from Job's Bible, Vicky realizes that the cornfield must be destroyed by fire in order to stop the false god. Bert tosses a Molotov cocktail into the field after they pour a bunch of corn gas in the field, and it sets everything ablaze, destroying the demon along with Isaac. The couple returns to the car with Job and Sarah to leave, but they have to get one more jump scare in there. Rachel jumps up out of the back seat, attacks Bert, but then Vicky knocks her out, and they depart with the children on foot. 19 miles to the next town. All right. That's the synopsis. So, what you got in that, Mikey? What were your thoughts on this film?
Okay, so let me go down to my notes because it's frozen again. Because I think you're going.
Oh wait, good. We're pulling up. I see the sign for Gatlin. It says 0.1 miles. All right, because there are like 87 signs for Gatlin. So
you're gonna get out, not me.
Yeah, let's stop. We're gonna go down to the square. We'll check out this little cafe. All right, let's go in the cafe and we'll talk about the first part of our notes here.
There's dried blood all over everything.
There's corn stalks everywhere. Oh, and a mouse. Oh, it's so cute. Cool.
Dylan.
Yeah.
There's dried blood on everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of common where we go.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
Yeah, I see some. Oh, look at that meat slicer. It's got a hand sticking out of it.
Hand sandwich.
I wonder what happened here.
Was there a knuckle sandwich?
What?
Was there a knuckle sandwich?
Oh, my God.
One of my notes is hand sandwich, so.
That's Scabby's favorite food. All right. Tell me your notes. What you got so far?
So I have Isaac is creepy as fuck with his little eyes.
Yeah. That's kind of fucked up and ableist, though.
No, I mean, like, he's just, like, peering into the restaurant. Not he has little eyes.
It's iconic. It's an iconic shot.
Yeah, it really is. Killer kids always creep me out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, poison coffee. Then I said, awesome throat slit. And then ham sandwich. Malachi is creepy, too. He has an evil face.
He is.
Sarah Connor.
Outlander!
And then I said right-wing talk radio hasn't changed, LMAO.
No, it still sounds exactly like that. Yeah.
But now it's on YouTube.
Right.
Another movie where death is pretended, where they hits a car. And a poor kid got his throat slit.
Yeah.
Oh, and the last one with that. Now that's a knife.
That's a knife. Yeah. All right, little Mick callback. Oh, man, yeah. Actually, this is the second film in a row where a kid gets hit by a car. Yeah. Does anybody get hit in Hills Have Eyes? They don't, do they?
No. No, I don't think they do that one.
That
I think
would
the
be
car
a
just
good
breaks
theme
down.
for a road trip, though. People just getting obliterated by vehicles.
We should watch it. I know what you did last summer to add into it.
Yeah, there we go. Wonder where that takes place.
Okay. Los Angeles, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
So, corn drought in the Lord. That was on the
Okay. Yeah.
on the church bulletin board or whatever it was, before everybody gets slaughtered. Yeah, the meat slicer on the service counter is odd, right? So, like, if you've ever been in a restaurant, they don't put a meat slicer next to the cash register. It just doesn't happen.
It'd be behind them. If it was like a deli or like a cafe,
Right.
it'd be behind the register, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to keep it right next to the counter where people are eating. It just doesn't make sense. But it makes sense if they need the shot of the guy's hand sandwich being made. Malachi, he's creepy as fuck, man. Gingers, they spook me a little bit.
Carrot
They
Top.
freak me out.
Fucking Carrot Top.
Carrot Top is terrifying. Yes. But also it didn't help, like, his mouth was so weird. Like, he had this like giant mouth for like a skinny redheaded person. So when he's yelling like, I'm like, oh fuck, this is disturbing. It's too much. I guess I shouldn't make fun of people's appearances so much, but yeah. Isaac, are you okay? Oh, God.
Okay, I'm good. Sorry, that was really funny.
Yeah, Outlander. So Isaac in the window is iconic horror imagery,
Mhm.
right? That's a good shot. I had a question. This is for you. Okay. Take away the poison, which I don't know how they got poison, but whatever. To kill a cafe full of adults, how many kids does it actually take, like through violent means?
Well, they're elderly, so maybe like 2.
A couple of them were elderly, but there was like the guy working the counter. He seemed pretty tough. And then there was the dad of the kids. And then there were a couple more like relatively normal looking adults.
How many were there? Was like 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like 2.
2 kids?
No, like teenagers, I mean.
2 teenagers could kill like 5 grown adults?
I think so. With weapons like that?
Yeah.
And they're not paying
so.
attention? Yeah.
Not paying attention. But what if they were like, all right, hey, let's go. Like Battle Royale, like you're.
Oh, I think maybe like 20.
20 teenagers takes out 5 adults?
I have no idea.
I don't know. That's hard math, isn't it? I don't know.
That's not
I couldn't figure it out.
I don't know what that is.
Depends on, because I feel like right now I could take at least 2 like 14-year-olds. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe more, maybe less. It depends on what they look like. Okay. All right. I do love all the creepy drawings in the beginning. It's very cool. That's a good imagery and also like terrifying considering
24-year-olds?
Huh?
24-year-olds?
24. How many 4-year-olds? Bro, I could kill at least like 54-year-olds.
Okay, I'm done with this.
Jesus Christ.
We're cutting this.
No, I'm leaving it in. All right. You keep,
Put that at
you
the
keep
end.
going.
Just you saying that.
Right. Children of the Corn. How many 4-year-old corn children could you take on? You think about that. The special effects by Max W. Anderson. Pretty good overall. Mm-hmm. I mean, for the time. I like some of like the practical stuff later with like the dirt moving and stuff. Like not necessarily like the kill effects so much, but not bad.
I thought the throat slitting was pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, simple.
Also, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you take a corpse with you?
I had the same question.
It would just make you look guiltier.
And I think it's because there are no cell phones.
Yeah, but still.
Right? Because like today you'd call. You'd be like, 911, I got a dead kid in the road. And then it's not your problem anymore. But back when there were no cell phones, like you're going to leave the kid and drive off, I guess, and then go tell somebody and come back? Or are you more suspicious with the kid in your trunk or leaving and coming back?
In your trunk, obviously. I feel like it's like more like you killed him, you put him in your trunk.
Right. Because even if you're like, hey, I found this kid stabbed, and they're going to be like, why'd you stab him?
Exactly.
Right.
Either way, you're fucked. But like,
yeah,
I definitely think that like it's more suspect to have him in the trunk.
Yeah, I could see that.
Also, he has like a stab wound in his neck, so like,
true.
It looks worse than like because he knew he knew the kid's throat was cut.
Yeah,
he's a doctor.
A doctor.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, Linda Hamilton. So is this in the Terminator universe?
I'm wondering. Before the robot war. Before Skynet existed.
So do her and the doctor, is that where John comes from?
Oh, you're asking if that's Jack Connor's dad?
Or maybe Job changed his name to John. Wasn't his dad a revolutionary
in the movie?
What?
I thought his dad was like a revolutionary guy who died in the movie, if I remember right.
Yeah, but we don't know what's happening yet. This is early.
So after he became a doctor, he did that.
Maybe the thing that walks behind the corn is giving life to the machines.
Yeah, what if it's Skynet?
I don't fucking know, man. I'm saying it could be. It could be crossover. Okay, let's. Oh shit. I see like a redheaded kid looking in through the window. We should probably get in the car. Let's.
I'm not going outside while he's outside. What the fuck
there.
are you talking about?
Well, I'll throw a rock at him, and then you run. All right, ready?
Giant rock.
Yeah. Oh, good. It hit right in between the eyes. Let's go. Get in the car. Get in the car. Go. All right. Cool. Let's go stop at this abandoned house up here. Maybe we'll be safe in there.
Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
I hear some music. Oh, hi. What's your name?
Sarah!
Oh. Nice to meet you. Okay, well, we're just going to hang out here. Where are all the adults?
Dead!
Oh, brutally murdered in the cornfield. Oh, okay. Huh. All right. What other notes you got, Mikey? We'll ignore these kids for a bit.
Yeah, speaking on that, when Sarah tells Bert and Vicky what happened to the parents, it was really creepy.
They're in the corn.
Yeah. Isaac put them there. Did Sarah have these powers before this all happened? Why couldn't she warn the adults?
They probably wouldn't have taken her seriously, right?
Corn opening itself for when Bert looks for her, Vicky is creepy.
That was super
I
creepy.
have, with a lot of exclamation points, corn crucifixion!
Yeah.
You know, why is the cop's skeleton so small? Maybe he was a child.
No, he had the same issue as Isaac. Okay. Jeez.
It was Isaac's dad. He was a cop.
Right. They're just little people. It's okay.
I have Outlander.
You're way ahead. Shit.
Oh, I guess I did skip. No, wait. Okay, sorry. I'll stop.
All right. You're good. I'm going to jump back in. When they're driving into town, there's a copy of Night Shift on the dashboard.
I love that one.
What's the first kid who ran away? What was his name?
Was it Jake? No, not Jacob.
Maybe. Whatever his name was. So when he's running out into the corn and the little girl just yells as loud as she can, "Nobody's looking!"
Oh, after he told her not to say anything? Yeah.
Right.
Katie was watching with me for a little bit, and I said that to her, and she thought that was funny.
Yeah. Keep a lookout. Don't say anything. Nobody's looking! Run! Like, oh,
they both start shouting, too.
So, question. How did no one check on this town for 3 years? I know it's not on the map magically, but like everybody there has to have had one family member who left, right?
And like that. They needed like distribution of everything else they have in town. Not everything runs in corn. Like they what?
I guess the thought process was like they had their little gas station and they have corn to eat, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. But people would have had to have visited that town, right? Within the time frame before this happening. And do you just forget it? Is the entity that strong that he makes everybody forget about the town? I don't know.
I think so.
The zombie child jump scare when they were like, she had her little dream when they were out on the highway. That was a good jump scare.
That was.
I said, God, Malachi's such a killjoy. They were just trying to enjoy some Monopoly and he throws a fucking knife through the board. Rude. I hated that kid so much. For a second, I was like, is this the same ginger kid from like Christmas Story? It's not. I had to go look it up. They all kind of like creep me out in the same way. I'm just fucking around. If anybody listening to this is a ginger, you're a great person. I'm sure you won't stab me with a big ass fucking knife. All right. Isaac's voice, terribly disturbing, just the way he talks normally, you know. I am the keeper of the word. It just bothered me a lot. Okay. Side note. Religion in general, in real life, would be a lot cooler if they hated less and had more corn-style altars. I would visit that sort of establishment.
I kind of skipped a couple things, I just realized.
Oh, what you got?
Okay, so I have those little bastards killed his dog, and then I liked when Bert gets mad at him. He's like, don't ever show up in my emergency room, buddy. And then... When Isaac says, but not let the flesh pollute the corn, that was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was funny when she says, "What is with this corn?" When they're like going through the cafe, and it's like covered in corn.
Yeah. There's just corn.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, she's like, "What's with this corn?
What's with all this corn?" Corn. All right. I also said poor Sarge. That was terribly sad. And then I was kind of wondering. So Gatlin wouldn't let them leave, right? They took a wrong turn or two. But why?
This was the original wrong turn.
So, like, obviously the thing behind the corn wanted this couple to be sacrificed to him. But if you're like a supernatural entity, you should have some foresight on like, they're probably going to fuck me up. You know, there's a risk here. Why would you even want them? I don't know. Didn't make a lot of sense to me. Ooh, they're drinking his blood. It's his birthday. Corn cups are terrifying.
Corn cups.
Cups made of corn.
Corn cups.
Okay.
Corn cups.
Okay. So, if you're driving and you end up in a cornfield, would you not just stop and back out? Or would you just keep driving forward?
No, I'd back out.
I'd back out too. Like, I don't think I'd just go like and like through people's corn, you know? I don't know.
Through the corn, I survive.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these coloring sheets. Good job, little girl. What's that a picture of? That looks like Mikey.
Looks like Dylan hung upside down.
It looks like Mikey getting his throat slashed. Huh. Oh, fuck! It happened immediately. Wow. You need some more, like, foresight, please. Holy shit,
no,
there's a redhead ginger bitch in the house.
Okay, I'm back.
Scabby just kicked him out the window. Fuck. All right. Cool. What else? Why did they put corn everywhere?
Ceremonial stuff, I guess.
But it was just like shoved into like signs and stuff. Didn't seem very ceremonious.
You have to show where the corn comes from. I don't know.
Kids. Yeah. I don't know.
Kids with the corns.
They want them corns.
The corns.
Malachi was fucking up left and right at this point. He got a tongue lashing by old Isaac, you know. Oh, Doc just got stabbed by that crazy bitch.
He was in Halloween 2007.
Who, Isaac?
Yeah. No, Isaac. Malachi.
Was he?
I'm looking at his IMDb, yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's done a lot of stuff, actually.
Random note. The modified religious art, dope. Like that Jesus, zombie Jesus in the police station. That was fucking awesome.
That was awesome.
Also, there would be a Jesus painting in a police station in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, he's in that new movie, Wrath of Becky.
Wrath of Becky?
Yeah, it's the sequel to that movie where Kevin James plays a neo-Nazi.
I haven't heard of that.
Becky from 2020. It's pretty. From what I heard, it's good. Yeah, Kevin James like plays a neo-Nazi, and her dad is I think Joe McHale.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like an action movie. I think my uncle was telling me about it the other day.
Well, if you want to go get creeped out by another ginger or the same ginger in another movie, go watch that.
2023 is Wrath of Becky.
So the doc's getting chased all around the town, which is actually what's happening right now on the TV if you're watching on live. But he stabbed Malachi, and then he turns around and starts running and like runs into a beam like immediately. I don't know. Don't run through dark buildings.
Your note of seeing a grown man beat up a teenager shouldn't be this satisfying.
It shouldn't. That's later though. So, well, we're almost there. So let's head out to the cornfield. I see a big circle out there. You want to go check out what those kids are doing?
No.
Come on.
Talk to the kids. Everything bad happens when we go there.
Don't be a bitch. Come on, let's go.
You go first. You go first.
Okay. I'll lead the way. Oh, hey, kids. What you doing out here? I see a skeleton up on a cross. Hey, stop throwing shit at me. calling? What is happening?
Hello? Who is this?
Hey, what are you guys doing up there?
Who the fuck is that, Mikey?
Dylan's getting hurt. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
Fuck. Jesus. I just got stabbed by a pitchfork. Fuck. Who was that?
It's hard to explain. We'll talk to him next episode.
Oh. Can I have a scab tab, please?
We only have one left, so if one of us
break
dies,
it in half, bitch.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
I'll tell you who it is. It's John Ziti.
John Ziti. Who is John Ziti?
He's a friend of a friend.
I'm guessing a friend of Alfredo Jones.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I don't know who else would know John Ziti. Is it like John Gotti's cousin made of pasta? What is wrong with you? Okay. We'll introduce that in some way or another, I guess. Okay.
What was the thing last year that you had following me throughout the road trip?
Oh.
It was a crack pipe guy.
Did we have a crack pipe guy? Huh.
And I killed him, yeah.
Huh. I don't remember that.
You use like your voice changer to make a really high pitched voice.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was he's a shrunken head. It was the shrunken head character from some movie. What was his name? Tiny?
Tiny.
Tiny.
It was
That
Tiny,
was
that's
it.
what it was.
You got some crack? Oh my god. Oh, we have too many characters on this show. But okay, we'll get to know John Ziti more.
I'm here now.
What?
My brother's name is Timmy Ricardo.
Is this John Ziti again?
Yeah, but I'm here now.
You're here.
I'm sitting right next to you.
Fuck!
Can I get
Christ.
a hurry home?
What are you following me for?
Because Mikey told me you can get a hurry home. I've been stuck here for a while, man.
I can give you a home away from home? Is that what you just said?
I said a car ride home.
A car ride home. I don't give rides to strangers, usually.
I'm not a stranger. I'm a little friend who's been friends with us for a while.
You sound like Herbert from Family Guy.
No, sound like me, like you stupid bitch.
Want some candy? Okay. All right, shut the fuck up. We're trying to do this episode. Luckily,
I have a part of the show.
well, you brought it to this.
No.
Yeah.
The car's coming out. No.
Where the fuck was the glass even? We're in a cornfield.
No, you broke one of the windows in the shop.
What shop? Is there a shop by the
cafe.
cornfield?
The cafe.
No, we're in the cornfield.
No, but it shot that far.
Oh, cool. It's a boss-ass shotgun. Okay, let's get through this fucking shit. John Ziti, he's dead now.
Yeah,
All right.
He said Ricardo was pouring out of him.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Isaac screams. Hilarious. So funny. Telling two 7 to 10-year-olds to get to Hemingford as fast as they can, which is 19 miles away, was funny to me. That doctor wasn't really thinking
I thought
it
that was
through.
fucked up.
Yeah. He's like, if something happens to us, run 19 miles to the next town. Okay?
Absurd.
Once again, Isaac screamed because he screams a bunch at the end. It's real funny. Seeing a grown man beat up a teenager should not be this satisfying, but it is with Malachi. He's just beating the shit out of him.
When he's like,
He wants you to, Malachi.
Yeah, demon zombie Isaac.
yeah.
That was a really
creepy,
cool
though.
makeup set for sure.
Creepy as fuck.
Evil Dead Corn. That was a note.
Corn of the Dead.
When did this come out?
84.
84.
I almost said 83.
When did Evil Dead come out?
82, I think?
They be stealing. It is creepy, though, having plants grab you.
81.
You know?
No. Evil Dead 1 came out in 1981.
Yeah. Okay. A little inspiration from Evil Dead. Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Oh, yeah. Random at the end, right? The barn stuff's happening. They're trying to get the fuel out into the field. And this doctor and untrained child just know how to work all the valves for this fuel system or like water system. Because the doctor turns to Job and he's like, turn that valve. Like,
maybe they had Job do it before.
No, but the doctor told Job what to open. Doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
There's still a body in their trunk at the end of it.
Sometimes I feel like people think horror movies too like serious. They take it too seriously.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I do. I'm very specific.
I have no way of. I don't know. It doesn't even make any sense if you actually think about it.
None of it. No. What? I mean, there's not a demon in the corn like anywhere that we know of, right? Right. It's all silly. But I am practical. So the practical bits matter to me. Like, how do you know what you need to do with all that? How do you know? I'm fine with the demon in the corn. That's so like ridiculous, but at least have a good path to completion. You know,
I thought the demon in the corn was kind of Lovecraftian.
A little bit. Okay.
Sorry.
There's still a body in the trunk when they leave.
Yeah, that's very weird.
That is that kid's burial ground. Now, I at least think they would have like, taken him out and buried the body, right? For out of respect.
Probably like stinking up the trunk already.
Because he was friends with those two kids. Wouldn't you think?
It's probably been like a day and a half, right?
Are they going to come back? I don't know.
That trunk must have smelled terrible.
Yeah, probably awful. So
ditch the car.
Yeah, the car is trash. The last little jump scare at the end where the girl jumps out scares the shit out of you. It's good.
They knock her out with the door.
They knock her out with the door. Yeah, that was good. That was good. So what notes do you have to wrap up?
Oh, my last one was LMAO knock her out with the door. That was Burnt Isaac looks creepy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he wants to be Malachi, which I already said. Isaac's scream is terrifying, and Shaun White is now the leader of the cult.
He does look like Shaun White. Oh no. All right. Since we're invisible now, and we took those scab tabs, we'll be safe. So, do you want to head back over to the house, or we can go into the barn really quick and read the production stuff that we took notes on? Yeah? All right, cool. We'll go in the barn. Yeah. Ooh, look at all these chains and farming implements. Bunch of gas in here. Better not light a match.
Some hose.
Hose? What are you talking? Oh, hoses. Okay. Got it. Jesus Christ.
I was talking about the farming tool.
Sure. Okay. Production notes. So, film rights were originally optioned by Hal Roach Studios, and Stephen King wrote a script based on his own short story. Hal Roach executives did not want to use King's script, and George Goldsmith was hired to rewrite it. Goldsmith said that King's script started with 35 pages of Bert and Vicu arguing in a car.
That would be a Stephen King.
Yeah, right. So he decided to tell the story visually through the eyes of two characters, children, Job and Sarah, who didn't exist in the book. King was unhappy with the changes, but Hal Roach went with Goldsmith. King and Goldsmith debated Goldsmith's approach during a phone conversation, in which King argued that Goldsmith did not understand the horror genre. And Goldsmith countered that King did not recognize that film is a visual, quote, external experience, unlike novels and short stories, which are internal and only visual in the reader's mind.
I feel like that's why he was so mad about all of his other movies being made or his books becoming movies.
Yeah.
Like he was so mad at Kubrick for the changes he made for The Shining too.
No, I mean, I get it. When it's your work, it's like George R.R. Martin and like Game of Thrones. when they just kicked him out of the room. It's fucked. And like nobody can tell the story like the original author.
That's true. I'll give them that.
But film is very different from print, right? When it comes to how you want to experience it. So I think it's harder to adapt stuff because like you see that with like comic book movies now where they change like a lot of the stuff in them just to fit the movie. Yeah, it is. It's hard to adapt, I think, just on time constraints alone. You know,
Definitely.
It's like Peter Jackson. So with the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, which I just did my rewatch like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago at this point, he cut out the sacking of the Shire, which is like such a big part of the story in the sense that it shows the development of all of the hobbits and how they, got to a point where they're strong and competent and everything like that. And he's just like, it doesn't make sense for film. And I'm like, but I love that part, anyway. All right. So the film was shot in Hornick, Iowa, Whitting, Iowa, Salix, Iowa, and Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. Goldsmith credited King with being extremely gracious when asked about the film in media reviews, stating in diplomatic ways he felt the new approach to be lacking. Hal Roach eventually sold the project to New World Pictures, which decided to go with Goldsmith's script, although it tried unsuccessfully to remove his name from the credits in favor of King's. What'd you say?
I'm wearing the hat.
Oh, yeah. Nice. After release of the highly successful film, Goldsmith revealed that much of the story was a metaphor for the Iranian Revolution, with the takeover of the town by quasi-religious zealots acting for an evil, quote, god, based on the Ayatollah Khomeini.
That makes sense, honestly.
Khomeini and his Revolutionary Guard.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Bert and Vicky became analogous. Why can't I say this word?
Analogous?
That to the American hostages, and Goldsmith was using a horror film to expose the dangers and evils of religious fundamentalism, something few critics recognized. During an interview on The Ghost of Hollywood, Fritz Kirsch explained how Courtney Gaines won the role of Malachi by using a prop knife to hold a casting assistant hostage at the audition. That's awesome. Gaines claims that one of the greatest honors of his career is having hundreds of people, even his son's friends, recognize him as Malachi and confess that they found him terrifying, some having admitted his performance gave them nightmares. Apparently, even his own parents were greatly unnerved by him in the film.
I mean, come on. You can't. Like, it's terrifying. He's terrifying.
He's a horrifying individual, yes, in that film, for sure. Because of seasonal changes, corn stalks had to be propped up and painted green to appear living. And some of the local townspeople also performed as minor roles or acted as extras in the film. So cool stuff. All right, Mikey. So you go ahead and take away box office and home media while I play with some of these farming implements.
Be careful, please. Oh, God. He already stabbed himself. He's stabbing himself with a scythe. It's not good, guys.
Oh, no, that was your leg. You just don't feel pain anymore, do you?
No, that was your arm.
No, I stabbed your leg with a scythe.
But you cut off your arm. Look down. Look down.
Oh, yeah. That got me, too. Weird.
Yeah, weird how that
I guess we just don't feel pain on scab tabs.
We really don't. It's really strange. You guys should try some.
Yeah.
Scabby Man won't give it to you guys, though, he said.
No, fuck you.
All right. Box office and media. Home media. All right, the entire series has been released on various home media formats. While all 11 films have been released on DVD, only the first 7 films were released on VHS before the format was phased out. Additionally, Children of the Corn 1984, the original one, Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest, Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering. I've never even heard of these movies. Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror. Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. Children of the Corn 2009. Children of the Corn Genesis. Children of the Corn Runaway. Children of the Corn 2020. There was another one called 2000. Oh my God. I have one made on a Blu-ray disc. Here's the Blu-ray disc I have of the first one, the only good one.
The only good one.
That's what I'm going to say for now on. Okay. Yeah. have all been made available on Blu-ray disc.
Nice.
It's so weird that they have 3 of them with just the title Children of the Corn.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. So in total, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9 in total or 10? That's a fucking lot. Huh. Anyway. All right. You got a lot of corn to watch, friends. A lot of children in that corn. And it's my birthday. All right. So, some trivia.
Well, yours is like in a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get sacrificed at that point. Ooh, what's all this like corn gas? Should we like spray this all over?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, Mikey, you got that lighter
7, 8,
still? Can
9,
I see that?
10.
Thanks.
Wait. Okay, so
what?
There was the one in 2009 is a remake. The one in 2020 is a reboot.
Your lighter's not working.
Yeah. Oh, the director of Feast directed Children of the Corn Runaway in 2018.
How about that?
Maybe decent. Maybe it'll be decent.
Did we get out of the barn before I set it on fire?
It's already on fire. Check your feet.
Oh, the lighter worked. Fuck! Shit! Rah!
Oh my god!
Holy fuck! God, that was a choice I made.
Get Dylan new shoes.
Whew. My shoes are melty.
And
yeah.
feet.
All right. Cool. Well, let's walk back to the car, I guess, back at that abandoned house, and I'll finish up this trivia. We can get reviews in real quick while we're walking.
10 hours later.
All right. What a cute town. Too bad no one will ever live here peacefully, for sure. All right. So some trivia notes here. When asked by a fan how the effect for the burrowing of He Who Walks Behind the Rose was created, special effects coordinator Wayne Beauchamp revealed that it was accomplished thanks to a special device called the Turtle. A wheelbarrow bucket flipped upside down with added wheels. The device was set in rails in a trench attached to a pulley system connected to a tractor and then covered with a tarp that had a layer of dirt and vermiculite on top. The tractor would then pull forward and the turtle would move beneath the tarp, creating a mound of earth that traveled from one point to another. The trench ended
tremors.
up...
That's what in your notes you called tremors.
Tremors. Yes, I skipped that bit. But that bit did make me think of Tremors, which I wonder if they used a similar system devised by this movie. Who knows?
I only recently saw those movies, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah? They're pretty bad. I mean...
Yeah, the first one's good, though.
Yeah, the first one's good. But, like, I liked it. I remember the first time I saw that, I was, like, I don't know, 10 or something on, like, TV. And I was like, whoa. I thought it was so fucking cool, you know? All right, so that trench ended in a sharp hill, which gave the illusion that the creature beneath was diving deeper into the ground. Beauchamp added that the trench itself was dug by a local group of Boy Scouts who were interested in learning how films and special effects were made. So that's cool. And despite it being based on a demon, their parents didn't tell them, no, you can't go work on that. All right. Next, though real corn was used for most of the filming, polyurethane corn had to be used for the more difficult action sequences. Okay. John Franklin claimed in an interview that years after the film's release, he was with some friends at a restaurant and a woman sitting at the table next to him recognized him as Isaac. She literally screamed and ran out of the building before coming back in and demanding to have her group move to another table. Nice.
That's messed up.
Drama. Childhood drama, man. That's a kind of, I don't know, flattering. I'd be like, damn right. Be scared, bitch. Okay. Although Isaac is supposedly a teenager, at the time, John Franklin was 24 years old. Franklin's small stature was due to him being born with a growth deficiency. Oh, okay. So Hemingford that is the main character's like goal to reach, is the same place the heroes of Stephen King's novel The Stand are also drawn to in their dreams. I have that somewhere.
That's a good book.
I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I didn't know you had that. I said, oh, sick. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, it's a Stand and Langoliers 2-pack kind of thing. Still sealed, though. All right.
That's
So,
nice.
due to the film's low budget, several scenes were left unfilmed or were altered, such as Mr. Deal originally found the severed head of his dog under the hood of the truck instead of the bloody bandana. That would have been super sad. And a scene that followed up on Deal's death where Bert and Vicky go back to the service station only to find it overtaken by corn and Mr. Deal's corpse hidden under his truck. So, yeah, they took that out. And then two more here. Originally, after He Who Walks Behind the Rose was destroyed, the cornfield was supposed to turn black and rot away as the protagonist ran for safety. This was dropped when they realized that they wouldn't be able to do such a scene with the remaining budget that they had. Linda Hamilton was very disappointed by this, as the imagery was one of the main things that sold her on the film. And then lastly, just for dates, the film takes place in 1980 and then on October 3rd, 1983. So,
hey, we did it again where another movie is filmed on the time we shot. We did an episode.
We're just showing up. And it's good because it's like headed towards Halloween, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get those reviews in from Rotten Tomatoes. And if you guys are watching live on YouTube, movie is over at this point. But we're almost done with the show too.
Okay, so I'll do a couple of them because there's a lot of bad reviews for this movie. First one, it had potential for the first 15 minutes and lost it quickly.
That was it? Because they just got hit by a car.
Yeah. The premise of the Children of the Corn held promise. The film's atmosphere and occasional succeeds in evoking some mystery. Everything else is remarkably bad.
Oh, wow. Oh, goddamn Jesus! Fuck, they just got hit by a car, too. Shit, right, these highways are dangerous.
I got this one. All right, so this one's 5-star. A brilliant, underrated movie captures the satanic panic vibe of the 80s. A perfect portrait of 1980s parents' thought and fear may actually happen. Though I don't think Stephen King's book version carries the same vibe, this movie stands on its own. It's much more Gen X, relevant to ways things felt back then. Definitely one of my favorite cult classic horror films.
Nice. Hey, thanks for that great view. I shake my hand. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, they just got thrown like 50 feet.
And then the last one. One is 1.5, not a half star, not even 1 star. This movie was awful.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Good. It doesn't look like there are any cars on the highway. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! Their bodies littering the highway. We really got to get back to the car. Come on, let's start jogging, I guess. Can you call Balthy and he'll get them the movies?
Last time I did this, he said something weird, dude. I'm scared of the store breaking. We need to tell Mike to go to the store and like handle this.
Maybe we can have Bearded Villain check in. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me call this number. Wait, it's happening again. Why is he calling?
What? Oh, he's calling you?
Balthy?
Hey, what's up?
Why are you calling?
Well, I was just whipping this bitch, and then I had this feeling you needed the movies.
Dylan, what was he? Why is he? Did you hear this?
What? What'd he say? I can't hear. There's a lot of wind out here.
He's whipping a quote-unquote bitch.
He's whipping? He's whipping someone?
Don't worry about it, or it'll be you next, cunt.
Wow. Fuck, that's rude.
Yeah, but can you actually do your job for once?
What do you think I'm doing?
Not your job. You're just.
The store's cleaner than it's ever been, and it's on the back of suffering.
Who's suffering?
The children.
What the fuck? Bro.
Can you tell Dylan
Balthy,
about your skull fucking
calm down. calm down.
Why were you skull fucking you?
Listen, what I do with you, Janus, is none of your business. We're two adults, and I'm married.
He sounded scared.
She doesn't care.
What?
All right, well, Balthy, read the titles, please.
Oh, okay. All right, and then I'll get back to the slaves. Okay, so, let's see here. What? All right, so first, I have the scanner this week. I know last week I gave you a freebie to entice you in and trap you into membership, but no, I'll make you pay.
What is happening, though?
Okay, so first, you're going with Salem's Lot by Toby Hooper from 1979. A novelist and a young horror fan attempt to save a small New England town which has been invaded by vampires. Okay, here you go. Thanks. All right, next, you're going with Stand By Me. Oh, what a piece of shit movie. I know
you're going to get fired, I swear to God.
It's like Dylan's favorite movie because he's such a bitch.
Hey, man. Fuck off, dude.
Okay, so let me read the back. A writer recounts a childhood journey with his friends to find the body of a missing boy. Okay, there you go. All right, next, The Dead Zone by David Cronenberg, 1983. A man awakens from a coma to discover he has a psychic ability to foresee future events. You wish. All right. Cool. Next, Sleepwalkers by Mick Garris, 1992. A mother and son team of strange supernatural creatures move into a small town to seek out a young virgin to feed on. Now that's a fucking movie. There you go.
All right, we really do have to go back to the store, dude. Dylan, I'm scared.
I'm fine. Stay away. This is Balthy's domain.
No, I'm not going to care about you. I care about the store.
Fuck you. All right, next.
I got that shotgun I had last time.
For the kids and the family. Well, mostly for the parents, because I've stolen all of the children. Paranorman by Sam Fell and Chris Butler from 2012. Misunderstood Boy takes on ghosts. What? Am I calling again?
I'm adding somebody in the call.
Who are you calling?
Hey, I told you once before, stop it.
Who is that? Is that goddamn ZD? Hey, bro. I didn't see you poker the other night.
I got the rope.
Alright. I have the rope now. I'm tying you up. I'm gonna finish this shit off.
Is this Alfredo? Alfredo, why are you even talking to Mikey anymore? We have an ongoing poker night. All three of us.
I'm gonna saw your legs off and feed them to you slowly.
Okay, whatever you need to tell Mikey, because I know we're bros. All right. A misunderstood boy takes on ghosts, zombies, and grown-ups to save his town from a centuries-old curse. All right, I'll scan that out real quick. Yeah, I kind of forgot to tell you guys and invite you, but me
I told you I saw them.
Alfredo Jones and John Ziti have an ongoing poker night every Thursday in the back of the store, and Pamela dances and stuff. So pretty cool.
Then we have a problem with our store.
Hey, it sounds wild, man, but we got more shit to do, so we'll worry about that next time. Hey, Balthy, thanks for getting the rentals out. Please stop doing bad things to, the customers and their children, though. Okay?
And you.
Don't worry about it. The store's going to be clean when you get back. Don't worry.
Last time it wasn't.
Okay. Whatever.
Last time you was in charge, the chicken were all over the floor.
But that was like your illegal chicken operation. That was your fault.
No. He brought in chickens and he poured grease on the floor.
Yeah, he was trying to fry them for you and your illegal chicken operation.
Why was it covering him?
You know you started that.
Yes,
anyway.
But why was it covering him?
So you're saying your legal operation wasn't the problem. It was his execution.
Yeah, he was pouring all the raw chicken goo all over himself and rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. That was pretty bad. All right, let's fucking go. So, next week's episode, friends. Oh, fuck, though. Dude, the car, it's filled with corn. There's corn all over it.
I'm tired of this corn, man.
I want to get out of this corn so bad. Look right here on the TV. Look at all this fucking corn.
Corn, man.
What? Did you just choke on corn? Oh no. Mikey was shoving corn down his throat.
I am the corn man.
You're the
I am
corn
behind
man.
the roads and I fill
What?
I fill your car with the corns.
There's some crazy characters. Why did you fill my corn with corns?
Your corn with corns? Did you tell them that?
What?
You said you filled my corn with corns.
You filled my corn and my car with corns. There's corn and corn and corn.
I couldn't help myself, but I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Fucking dick. Goddamn
corn. Why is my Fat Albert? That was creepy.
Corn Man. Another new character for VHS Doom. All right. Yeah. So once we get this all cleaned out, we'll get back on the road, and we are headed out to New Mexico, into them hills, kind of.
1977's Wes Craven classic, The Hills Have Eyes.
But we into them hills that have eyes, so that'll be fun. Join us next week for that. Oh, fuck. I feel exhausted after this.
That'd be Civil War, I think.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
I heard about the Scabby Civil War that's building right now.
Scabby Civil War.
Yeah, it's Dandy Man versus Scabby Man's armies.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I think Dandy's still waiting on his, like, old god to release, though. He probably can't do much without him.
You just told me about this.
Well, we'll hear more about that when we get back to the store, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the store. What's going to happen when I get back? I'm going to die.
There's a lot going on, man.
Like my fourth death is coming, guys.
All your illegal chicken is going to be in the trash or something. Okay. If you're listening in on Patreon, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate all of you. If you're listening on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts and you want to join the Patreon, go check it out. You can get a VHS tape or two shipped to your door. You get shirts. You get behind the scenes access to all of our full episodes. Yeah, if you want to hear all this bullshit all the time, you can go join our Patreon as low as $3 a month, and you can hear everything that we talk about that we cut out of our regular episodes. Please subscribe wherever you're listening to this. So if you're checking us out on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, please. And if you're listening on, Spotify, Apple, whatever, hit subscribe and leave us a little star rating. It goes a long way to support the show, and we can keep doing all this dumb shit that we do every week. So check out the merch store, vhsdoom.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a link to our merch store. It's hosted on another website, but a lot of cool little shirts we got on there. And if you want to come on the show because you're a director, producer, actor, or you're promoting a project, or if you want to collab in your podcast or whatever, we want to talk to you. So let us know. And that's it, man. Who you shouting out this week, buddy?
All right. Doom Generation Podcast. Ramit Miller, our best friend. Dissect That Film Podcast. And Film We Trust Podcast. The Movie Dumpster. Katie, Sammy, my uncle, Owen, and Baby Amelia.
Nice. All right. My shout outs this week. First is PhysMe. So that's PHZME.com. Go check it out. They are a physical media collection app that'll let you catalog your collection. It's a marketplace where you're going to be able to find some really cool physical media stuff that you might be able to not be able to find elsewhere. And things are going to be cool once they get it launched compared to like eBay or, wherever else you might shop. So check that out. You can sign up now to be notified when the app goes live. So you put in your email, your name, and they're going to tell you, hey, app's live once it comes live, and you can be one of the first people to get it. So go check that out. They premiered at the LA Comic-Con just this week, and they've got some cool stuff going on. So check them out. Joshua from Horror Depot literally just sent me a message right before we started this episode saying he wants to come back on and chat with us. So yeah, man, we're going to get you back on after this road trip's over. We got a couple people. Alfonso, he's coming on to talk to us about some pretty cool theories around Halloween. We'll get Josh on for sure from Horror Depot, and then we have some people. We have some people who are doing projects, movie projects that we might get on.
Pretty villain.
Are you doing my shout outs for me?
Bearded villain.
Yes. So Mike, the bearded villain, shout out, buddy. Thanks for all you do for the show. Vic Effects is a project that he's involved in. I believe he's a producer, an executive producer now for that. So check that out. They're fundraising still. Mutant City Horror and the Happy Fright Film Festival. Happy Fright Film Festival is taking place October 18th, 19th in Fillmore, California. And you can currently go get 4 tickets that we donated. If you're in California, you can, try to win those in a raffle on Mutant City Horror's page. And then also, if you win those tickets, you get 2 VHSs with each set of tickets. So we sent out some classic horror VHSs that are all sealed, all factory sealed for that. So if you're in Southern California, check it out. All right, cool. That's it, guys. So don't forget, come on the podcast if you have a project that you want to promote. Shoot us an email at vhsdoom@gmail.com. Torque till it hurts. Rick, Pickle, Rick, Harambe. Turn. All right. Peace. Thanks for sticking with us through that sponsored ad break. Folgers in my cup. All right.
Out your ass.
Moving on.
It goes.
Who?
I said Folgers out your ass it goes.
I bet they would love that tagline. You should sell that.
Folgers out your ass it goes.